Okay, guys, this is part 2 of our potholder, quilted potholder. Okay, so by now we should have finished our quilting across our fabric. Let's look at how nice it came out. Very nice. Okay, you can see all the quilting on the front and back. I know. I was like, you have to do both sides. I forgot, it's gonna go right through to the other side. So just ignore me when I make those kind of mistakes, guys. That's what makes it funny, our little time together. Okay, we need to trim these edges so we can get the bias tape ready. Okay, so let's go ahead and trim our edges close to the seam. I would leave about I want to leave about, it's not a quarter of an inch, it's even smaller. And we're going to round it off, kind of even it out. And I guess it's less than a quarter. I don't know how much of that and you just want to get it as even as you can as you're cutting around it because we're going to place the tape over it. Now my pot holder may come out a little smaller. All right. And just focus on getting it as even as you can. If it's not completely even from the seam, that's okay. Because the bias tape is going to help us hide all that. Just trimming around, being careful not to cut the seams. And remember to round your edges. Nice like that, okay? Just like that. So I don't know. That's not a half. It's not a quarter. It's less than that, okay? Keep your little stringies. You might use them later. Good. This hair is sticking up everywhere. God, guys, I really should do something with myself. You ever do that on a Sunday afternoon? It's like, I don't care what I look like. This is this is how it's going to be for the day. Okay, so I've got mess everywhere here, y'all. Do you ever get messy when you're sewing? I do. I wait till the end of the day and then I clean it all up. Okay. Get your bias tape. Open it up. Okay. Open it up. You can iron this. That's probably recommended to kind of iron it to where it would stay open a little better. I'm not going to for video purposes. This binding tape is quite small. You might want to use wider, but I'm going to try it anyway. So what you want to do is we want to line it just like we did the oven mitt. I'm going to have a time with this. Of course I am. It's never simple in my world. Okay. It's just a little bit small. But I like the color, so we're just going to have to make do with it. Probably would have done better to iron it open. That's what's happening. I see. Okay. I'm going to do a little trick here. We're going to open it and pin one corner. There we go. I think I'm going to like these clips, guys. All right, so let's put it down here so you can see what I'm doing. So there's my tape. And what I'm doing is I'm going to open it as I go. This may take you a bit. You're going to want to decide what is your top. This little tricky thing doesn't want to do, does he? Well, this is going to be tricky, guys. Mine is just, I could have done with a wider one. I mean, I'm really going through some trouble here trying to get it I don't have a white or navy blue. I don't have time to make. You can make your own binding tape, bias tape, whatever you want to call it. I'm not doing that. That would be a lot of like ironing and using. They have a little tool for that. I don't know. I don't have the patience for that. However, this is taking exceptionally longer than I thought. Okay, I got one side open correctly. Now I'm going to go back and fix this bit here. It's not totally open. I want it open. Like I said, I would have done better to go and iron it. Because that's really what I should have done. Looks like I'm going to do better going this way. Check both sides when you're pinning it. Now you can kind of see. There you go. Okay. So we're just following the edges all the way around. And this will take a minute because the worst thing is when everything's looking good and all of a sudden you're not, you miss a spot or you're not covered in one area that, should have been covered. And then you got to go back and undo it, redo the seam. That's never fun. And sewing does take, as I'm sure you beginners have noticed, it does take patience. That's what I, as a beginner, am noticing. And concentration. I would have made my life so much easier if I would have ironed this. This goes to show you guys. Ironing it open would have been a lot more clever. Because this is just too thin. It's not wide enough. I mean, I'm struggling, guys. I'm struggling with this. But it's coming out. It's doing. Well, I think I do better if I'm like this. Pressing it down. Pressing it down. So leave in the comments below what have you been doing all week since I haven't been on here? Like, what projects have you worked on? Have you been practicing? And I would love to hear what you're working on. And if you have anything to share, believe me, I would love it. Because and I think after we complete this project today, we may start our United States placemat. I really want to start that, but I really kind of don't know what is my backing of the placemat going to be. I think I have an idea of the fabric I'm going to use. I'm not sure. And again, I'm going to use felt for it to line it. Something about when you're quilting with that felt, I really like the way it feels. Like, I really like the thickness. It's not too thick. See, this part's not right. Hold on. But again, it's just easier to do. To use the felt, unless you have the money to buy or unless you have access. I don't have a shop here. So I have to buy whatever my materials are from either thrift stores or go to Amazon. Because we're a very small local town, we don't even have a sewing shop, which I think is ludicrous. We need somebody to open one around here. Hobby shop or sewing shop or something. I'm looking at how they did theirs. And guys, I only got this much of mine. I mean, this is like I am fighting with this stuff. Yeah, this is why you're supposed to iron it first. Let's see if I can do it better this way. Keeps wanting to roll. Um, but what I was going to say is anything I purchase has to be either from a local shop that's just a thrift shop or something to that effect. I mean, I can drive about a 30-minute drive and to go to the nearest sewing or fabric. I think there's a Joann's or I think it's Joann's in the next town over. But I don't really go a lot of places when I'm off of work. I'm a homebody. I like to be at home doing my crafts and resting my brain. I'm sure you guys enjoy that as well. I'm not quite sure how mine's going to come out. I hope yours comes out better, guys. This is just so narrow. It's just I didn't know it was this narrow, but I am determined to use this color because it's so darn pretty. So we're going to make it work somehow. If I miss a spot here and there, I'll just have to fix it. But I have learned a lesson. Iron it first. Which I don't know. Theirs isn't done quite well. We'll see. I think it's supposed to have gone like this. I don't know, guys. It's narrow, and you're supposed to actually fit the ends inside it, but it's too narrow for that. So that's why I'm opening mine up. But you're actually supposed to just be able to fold it, stick it in the fold of it. But even if I cut this seam down, it's still not gonna, because it's very narrow. So I'm opening mine up. And I think that'll be cute. It'll come out. It'll come out fine. It may not be even all the way around, but it'll come out fine. We're almost there. Now you will want to decide what do you want to be your top of your pot holder. Because that's where you're going to put your loop. This dang. There we go. I tell you what, guys, I do like these clips far better than. Now, we're at the end. So here's the thing. You could make your loop on the side or you can make it in the middle where they have theirs. You see? Since I'm finishing on the side, I'm just going to make mine on the side. I don't have to make mine in the middle. You make yours how you want to. So I'm just going to make mine on the side. And that is fine for me. since that's the way I've done this, because I'm not redoing all of this. And I bet it's going to be fun when I go to the sewing machine here in a minute. All right, let's flip this and then we'll stop when we get to this point because we still have to make our loop. So I'm going to want to stop about right. Well, I'm probably going to want to stop about right there. Yep. Okay. So you've got it marked. Leave your bit hanging here. You want to leave about that much for your loop. Okay. So we're going to leave that and we're going to our machine. I'm going to change the angle of the camera and we're going to get started. All right. Back to the machine. Moving everything out the way. Everything's clipped and ready to go. That was a task, wasn't it? All right, guys. Here we go. My needle's probably wore out by now. So I want to be able to end here. So I'm going to start here and work all the way around very carefully because I think I'm going to need my tool as well. Because this is going to be tricky with the, yeah. Try to get it almost to the edge there. We'll see. I have to kind of go in the middle because I don't know what this is going to do because mine's so thin. So here we go. Okay, so forward and back. I'm going to have to be super careful. And I'm holding it in place. Uh-oh, something's happening. What's happening? What's wrong with you? Is my bobbin out? Oh, guys, I knew it. It was just going a little too smoothly. See if I can move her back a minute. It feels like I've got a bobbin tangle. No. I think I've loosened it. No, I do. I've got to stop there a minute. Hold on, guys. We'll fix the problem. Yep. Wow, I've got a bad tangle, guys. It's my bobbin. Oh, dear. Okay. I'm looking for my tweezers. Here they are. Wow, this is a massive tangle. But it's a good thing that it happened because I'm at the end of that row. I'm going to need another bobbin. Let's use, boy, I'm running low on bobbin. This might work. Yep. This is a different color, but that's okay. I'm going to use it anyway because I don't have time to fool with it. Okay, so let's put her down. And as you know, for the love of the good Lord Jesus. Guys, this is Singer thread, and it's still, okay, it wasn't thread breakage, so I can't blame thread. It just came out. Oh, dear. I don't have any similar color in bobbin wound right now, so I'm just going to have to use what I got, which is an off-white. I'm not thrilled about that. However, oh, you know what? No, I don't. I think I have a navy that's over here. Let me see. Wait a minute. It's not much. I may end up having to do this again if I use it. Let's see. Hold on a minute. This one has a good bit. This one has more. Let's see if it'll work. This one is like a blue. but it's not unwinding right. I have a full brown one. Maybe I'll use the full brown. No, I'm just going to use this one here. Hopefully it won't run out on me. We will see. All right, guys. Sorry, such a hold up. We would have been done with our project by now. And remember, to I actually think it's black. Oh well, it's not navy. It'll have to do. I don't have time for that. Anyways, we'll see. Normally, I would start a project with, everything ready, and I apologize because I just didn't have everything together today organized. So there we go. We're set. We're back in biz, guys. Back in biz. Let's try this. Okay, here we go. Where was I? We were right here, and of course, everything's moved around. Oh dear. I'm going to do a back stitch here. Hopefully it's covered. All right, there we go. So we're going all around the perimeter here. Oh, dude. What is wrong with mine? I just don't know what's wrong with these. Well, guys, I might be out of commission a minute. Yeah, it's just a big tangle mess under here. I just don't know why. I should have pre-wound some bobbins and we wouldn't have had this problem. Everything here looks good except where's my thread and my needle? Yeah. We're gonna try again. I tell you what, I don't even care if it's the wrong color. I'm gonna use my red bobbin that is good to go. As far as I know, it's good to go. Let's hope it didn't mess up on me. If it's red, it's red. I don't care. You ever get all these little errors and you get so frustrated? It's like, or all these little holdups, and you're all excited about your project. And now you got to stop and you got to thread and you got to do all this stuff, find a bobbin. It's not the right color. But again, if I am not on video and like when I was quilting, I wasn't on video. It went smooth as anything. No problems. Everything fine. And then there you go. And then I get on video and everything starts going in the wrong in a bad direction. All right, let's get our red thread, pick it up. It's not going to be as pretty, but I would have liked navy blue, but I don't have any more navy blue bob. All right, we're back in biz. Let's try again. Let's hope this one works right. Okay, where's my cover? Here it is. Let's cut off this excess so we don't get tangled on something. All right, guys, let's try again. Where was I? Right here. Let's try it. Making sure to get the edges. You gotta concentrate on this because mine is so small that it barely covers. Around that corner, this one, guys. It's not easy. I don't know what this is going to come out like, guys. Hopefully, you'll be right. Now, this looks wider than usual, so I don't know. I can trim that though, but yes, what can I say? We're doing the best we can. It's not half bad, I guess. Well, we don't know yet. This is where I'm running into an issue here. Yeah. Tricky, isn't it? Very tricky. Almost, guys, almost. The key is just taking your time. But my problem is I picked the wrong bias tape because it's so. I don't even know if it's covering the backside. I can't see back there. I mean, I can look underneath, but it's still, not. It's not telling me if it's really covering that whole area. We're right at the end. Praise God, we're right at the end. Okay, so you've got to get ready to loop it around. Stop right here. Okay, so now you're going to take your bias tape. What you want to do is you want to loop it and you want to tuck it right under here. So we're going to try it. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I'm trying to see what I'm doing and it's not easy. Okay, so we need to like this and then like this and here like this. Got it. Now this is the tricky bit. Now I would show you guys, but I don't want to mess it up. I would show you, but I'll show you at the end because I I don't want to mess it up. Right. Let's see what we got. Ah, my loop's not great, but that's okay. Let's look at it. Let's see what we did. Oh Lord, and we got red thread on one side. Okay, one side of mine came out good. The other side, not so much. So, oh boy, what a mess. Okay, so, and it's so funny because people think pot holders are easy to make, and they're not. They're not. I've messed up. I've really messed up on the other side. But anyway, here is and I might just put new binding tape. So all of this is perfect. And then I've got this messed up bias tape. But to be fair, it's very thin. So you can see right here, it looks pretty good. right all the way. There's a little bit here that's not even. This looks horrible. And then, but when you flip it over, because I ran out of the thread in the bobbin, it's got the red there. So I'm going to work on that. Not to mention the loop, when I looped it, it didn't come out exactly right. So it's kind of loop. I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's not horrible. I love the feel of it. Like it's bendable. I like felt in there. It's not too thick, but it's not as soft as this one. So I guess whatever they used for their liner is better. This is a little more thin and bendable. I mean, this is too, but you can tell the thickness versus the thin. So I do think, I don't know about using, I mean, it's fine to use the felt, but I don't know about using it. I'm going to have to get some batting, and I'm really going to have to redo the bias tape. I do not like that. At any rate, didn't come out half bad. It was our first one. We made it, and there you have it. I hope yours came out better than mine. I think it's cute. I mean, it's not bad. Some of the stitches look great. Definitely the quilting area was perfect. I did really good on that. So just look at your project, kind of critique yourself, see what you need work on, see what you think you did pretty darn good at. And that's what's fun. But I'm gonna have to practice this definitely. I didn't cut all the strings off. All right, guys, this is the end of part 2. This is the finished product, our pot holder. It's cute. It's a little bit thinner, and yeah, I rounded my edges a lot. But anyway, it's cute. Doesn't look like this one, but it's cute. Hey guys, let me know how you did. Tell me how your project went. Leave me some comments. It would be great to see pictures if you have them. And I will see you next time on Rags and Stitches. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to practice. See y'all later. Bye.